name's Alexis and today we are doing a updated skincare routine video. It's been, how long has it been since I did my last skincare routine video? I don't know how long it's been, but I have added some new products into my lineup and I thought it was finally time to share them with you. So in the morning, I don't cleanse my skin in the morning. And I just want, before I even continue, I know my skin and I know what works for my skin. So this is what works for me and my skin, and I'm not saying that this will work for everybody, but this is what I do because I know it works for me. So I don't cleanse my skin in the morning. I just put some water on my face and kind of massage it in a little bit and pat dry. Then I take my toner. This is the No. 7 Beautiful Skin Normal Oily Toner. Normal to oily skin toner. I just put a little bit of this on a cotton round, cotton pad, whatever the heck they're called, and go over my face with it. That actually does get out any kind of gunk, I guess, that's in my pores because the cotton pad starts off white and sometimes it's not that white after I use it in the morning, so it does get stuff out of my pores. So it does cleanse my pores, it restores my skin's pH balance, and because this is for oily skin, it'll help keep the oiliness at bay. Next, I moisturize, and I use the Body Shop Vitamin C Daily Moisturizer with SPF 30. I use this one because of the vitamin C. It helps my skin look so glowy and radiant, and it helps with dark spots. That's what vitamin C is for, helping with dark spots. And because it has SPF 30, it'll keep those dark spots from becoming any darker. So there's that. That's my whole morning routine. So I go throughout my day, do whatever I'm doing, blah, 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 everyday, regular life. Come to the end of the day, nighttime. If I'm wearing makeup, I use the Body Shop Chamomile Sumptuous Cleansing Butter. This is so cool. It's like a solid in the tin, and then I just scoop a little bit out of the tin with my finger, and then I always have a hard time putting the lid back on the tin. Wait, I'm struggling. Hold on, get back on there. Get on. Is it on? Close enough. So I take a little bit on my finger and I go like this, I work it into my fingers, and then it like turns into an oil basically. So I do that and I rub it all over my face, get all of my makeup off. This is so gentle that I can put it over my eyes and it gets all of my eyeshadow and my mascara and all that stuff off also without irritating my eyes any. So I can go over my eyes with it and I go over my lips with it. This takes off the ColourPop liquid lipsticks and the Kat Von D liquid lipsticks. This is just amazing. So I use that all over, get all of my makeup off, and then I rinse. I rinse it off. I don't do like 100% like totally rinse, if you know what I mean. Just enough so that I know it's not around my eyes anymore and not on my mouth anymore basically. And then I cleanse. So it's fine that there's a little bit of that on there because it's a cleanser anyways. So I take my Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash, put a little bit on my Clarisonic Mia 1, and I cleanse. Really simple and easy. I got the Mia 1 instead of any of the other models because I didn't see any reason to need any of the other speeds or any of the other mumbo jumbo that the other Clarisonics do. The Mia 1 works fine for me, always has, always will. It's a little wet, got water everywhere. So I cleanse with that, use the Clarisonic all over, and once the Clarisonic stops vibrating, or whatever the motion it is that it does, when that stops, that's when I know I'm done cleansing. So I rinse off my face really, really well and pat my face dry. Now, if I'm using the next product I'm about to show you, I make sure my skin is 100% bone dry, like 100% dry. And that's because that was in English. That's because if I use the Boscia Exfoliating Peel Gel, if your skin is not 100% dry when you use this, it's going to stick to your face. And nobody wants that. So this is a exfoliating gel thing. I use this about every other day, which I know sounds extreme, but my skin can handle it and my skin really appreciates it. So I just put a pump of this into my hand, into like my fingertips, work it in a little bit, and then start to rub all over my skin. and I focus here and here because that's where my trouble areas are at the moment. So I just work it into my skin, and you can see, it's so gross, but it's so cool. You can see all of the dead skin like peeling up and like forming little balls, and you know, it's nasty because it's your dead skin, but that's how you know it's working. So I do that, and I do that until my fingers like don't glide over my skin anymore. Like it gets to the point where the gel just kind of, you work with all the gel, so there's nothing left to like move over your face. So when your fingers are having a hard time moving, that's when you know it's time to rinse. So I rinse my face off really well, and I rinse my face in sections. That way I make sure I get all of those little balls of skin off my skin. So I work in sections to get all of that off, and then pat my face dry. Next, I use the Body Shop Vitamin E Overnight Serum-In-Oil. This is amazing. This has probably been in my favorites before. I think it's been in the favorites before. I just put about 5 drops of this into the palm of my hands, go like this, and then work it all over my skin. I freaking love this. It's so hydrating and moisturizing, and the vitamin E again helps with any kind of dark spots or anything like that. So I freaking love this serum. I can't get over it. So I put all of that into my skin, I wash my hands from the residue oil that's left on my hands, and then I use my nighttime moisturizer. This is the No. 7 Beautiful Skin Night Cream, which is deceiving because this is a gel. This is not a cream, this is a gel consistency. So I just take a little bit of that, dot it all over my face, and then work it in just with my fingers, and that's it. That's my whole nighttime routine. I know I do a lot of stuff at night, but that's why I don't do so much stuff in the morning, because I've done so much at night. My skin is fully taken care of at night. It does what it has to do when I'm sleeping, so that in the morning I can just kind of freshen up, I guess, with the toner. So that's my whole routine. That's what works for my skin. That's what's been working for my skin. And that's what I'm going to continue doing with my skin. Oh, that was a lot of products to talk about in a short amount of time. Oh boy. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. All the links to all my social media will be down in the description, so check me out there. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye!